I just watched a video with a girl talking about how people in New York are not friendly. And honestly, as a person who grew up in New York, I was born and raised in New York. I'm a true New Yorker at heart. I just want to let all of y'all know, everybody who is Southern Bells, Atlanta, North Carolina, all of that. Because mind you, I live in North Carolina now, and I still got to get used to it. As a New Yorker, we are not mean, evil, or disrespectful. We come from, especially New Yorkers who live directly in New York City. We live in a city that is not safe. Now, you got to understand, from somebody who grew up, our parents taught us not to talk to strangers, especially for those of us who grew up during the crack epidemic. It was not safe. People are on drugs. Back then, we had freedom to go outside and hang out, and we were taught to stay in groups with our cousins. Most of us had a whole bunch of cousins. Your aunts, all of her kids, your mama, all of their kids. Everybody got 4, 5 kids. But like, y'all gotta understand, like, we're not mean, we're not evil. It's not mean girl season. We just grew up where people told us don't talk to strangers, and they had valid reasons. Girls were going missing, kids were getting abused. RAPE was a thing. You would get dragged in a staircase in a heartbeat, especially if you lived in the projects. So that is not something that you can just remove from someone. Like me, I live in North Carolina now, and I still tell my daughter, she's 4, don't talk to strangers. I tell her in a heartbeat, if you don't know that person, do not talk to them. If they say hello, you can say hello. But if they proceed to start a conversation where it's like, hello, hi, what's your name? When's your birthday? What color your favorite? You have to ask mommy's permission to allow that conversation to commence. Okay? Because everybody who presents as nice is not nice. And y'all Southern girls, y'all gonna learn the hard way. I'm sorry to say that. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. But New York girls, we might be a little too tense about the situation. But my mother always said, better safe than sorry.